Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I'm going to be doing my Pisces today. This is going to be for July, mid-month, 2022, approximately. It's going to be a general reading. It should apply to your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. It will not always resonate. Okay, my Pisces, let's do this. If you want to skip through my prayer, go in like 45 seconds. Kinda, sorta. I call heaven my angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Pisces the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Beneath the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Working hard. Mastering your craft. Some of you guys, this is in regards to going back to school, getting a degree. You know, one of them letters, AS, BS, Master's, PhD, even certified certificates for some of you. But it looks like you guys are hard at work. Some of you guys, there's a lot of stuff going on while you're sleeping. While you're sleeping. The universe, the divine, is hard at work trying to help you manifest your dreams, your desires, giving you divinely guided ideas, answering your questions. So pay attention to your dreams. Make it an intention before you go to sleep. I intend to remember my dreams, the messages that are intended for me. Write them down if you remember. Keep a notepad, pen, pencil next to you. Overall, what I was getting for you guys is financial independence. And some kind of ending brings freedom. Plug it in accordingly. Okay, so we're going to do a 9-card spread. So 3 cards for the past, 3 cards for the present, 3 cards for the future. We're going to use this deck right here. This is called the Book of Shadows. I will clarify with Rider deck and then give you an oracle card if I have some time towards the end. Your first 3 cards are going to deal with your recent past, last year, last month, last second, person, place, or situation. Your first card is the King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you have this in your chart. This is taking action. This is being noticed. Taking the, what is that? Initiative? Getting what it is that you want. Going for it. King or queen is that go-getter type. Some of you guys need to go get her, specifically. This is good. This is motivation, inspiration. For some, it could involve a new job, getting that call. Your next card is the Fool. It's taking a leap of faith, going for it. It might be scary, but taking that leap of faith. Could be going somewhere brand new, not knowing anyone. And now you want to go for it. Some I might call you a fool for doing this. And this could be something that had some procrastination involved. But now, apparently, oh, you're going for it. Now you have the Knight of Chalices, which is the same thing as the Knight of Cups. Daydreaming. What are you dreaming about? You see that? Just chilling. You see that picture? This could be someone coming into your dreams. The one you've dreamed about. The one you're thinking about. Trying to give you a message. Could be a past loved one, an ancestor, your higher self. Others of you, I'm feeling that fools rush in. It's action. Nights are about action. The King of Wands is about taking action. The Fool, taking a leap of faith, just going for it. Letting them know how you feel, or they want to rush in and trying to tell you how they feel about you. It's about that cup of love. Just rushing in. Present energy. You have Death. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Some of you, this is, you see that for sale sign? Something ended. It's time to go. Starting fresh. Somewhere else. With someone else. At a different position. At a different job. It seems like it's night and day. From one day to the next, you decide to go for it. They decide to come to you. You see the house? This is nice and sunny over here. This is not that way. So what I feel here is maybe you weren't sure if you wanted to take this leap of faith because of the drastic change. Let's say that you are in a place where it's sunny all the time, like where I am, California, or anywhere, where the sun is out a lot. And the reason you didn't take this leap of faith to go to this other place is because of the difference, right? Like you're going from a really warm, beautiful weather to this cold winter type place. So that might have held you back. Or vice versa. It's just like from one extreme to the other, it seems. But nothing. If the house is finally sold, if your lease is finally up, it's kind of time to go. For others of you, small percentage, it has to do with someone, and this is more, I don't predict death. This is where this has already happened. And now it's time to go and take care of the family affairs. Go help sell the home. Go help with the estate. Might have inherited something where your presence is needed. And it's has to be done pretty fast in regards to paperwork. It's the timing. Can't miss the timing. The next card is the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart. The Hierophant is a very spiritual energy. Some of you might decide to get into spirituality or Again, we saw that Eight of Pentacles and was really bringing me the whole vibe of school, learning in a different craft. Maybe you're switching, remember how I was saying, from one extreme to the next. So, belief system is changing. Maybe changing religion, teacher, mentor. For some of you, you are being taught in your dreams. And you wake up with this knowledge, like wanting to research more about it. Healing, spirituality. Going from, like, let's say you were a doctor or a lawyer or engineer or whatever it is that you are. And now you want to go into this other profession that doesn't pay nearly as much, or you think, as what you were doing. And that's why people might think you're a bit foolish for doing it. Or even something that really soothes your soul, like music, painting. Something like this. Something very creative. But remember, when you do what you love, the money comes. Because that's not your focus. Maybe it was a focus at one point, but you weren't happy. Very spiritual. The Knight of Chalices is clarified by the Sun. Beautiful. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This is about joy, bliss, all this. Enjoying time with your family, your friends. Being around family, friends just brings you a different energy. Like you feel more energized. You see what's important, who's important. This is something that is being illuminated to you. Might be a family business. Going back home. Or just deciding to have Sunday dinners. Some kind of tradition. Starting a tradition or going back to a tradition. Taking action towards it. Remembering. There's nostalgia here. Creating memories. Your near future. Hey, hey, hey. Yes. The Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. Amazing. I mentioned this also in the beginning. Freedom. Underneath death. This ending brings financial independence. Freedom. Free to do what you want, what you please, how you want to do it. Not having to answer to anyone but yourself. This chick right here, she or he, doesn't have to be a chick. They don't need anyone. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be single. Just you're in a relationship that you don't feel bound, you don't feel restricted, you don't feel smothered. They have their own money, their own car, their own home. Are able to enjoy the finer things in life. Right there next to the 10. Right there next to that 10 of Pentacles. Ultimate financial abundance, stability. Just feeling grounded, feeling good. Waking up with that, how should I say, that pep. There's a pep in your step. Some of you are free from a relationship. Might be a divorce. The house is sold. Things are divided. Even a mutual understanding of some sorts. And that just brings a sigh of relief. It could have been something that you were really, it was challenging. It was, you were wondering, when is it going to be over? very mentally conflicted. Clear on what you want, or should I say clear on what you don't want. So it seems like once you know what you don't want, the rest is just comes so easy. Beautiful. My Pisces, you guys are awesome. Here's a 10 of cups, 10 of chalices, ultimate bliss, emotional fulfillment. You see that? It's a wedding. Could involve a wedding, a celebration. You're finally able to marry that one you want because something is over, final. Underneath the Hierophant, yes, some kind of contract. This is a contract, a partnership, meeting your soulmate, your partner in crime, a blending of families even. Again, how I was saying with this 9 of Pentacles, you don't have to be single to feel free. Some of you are married and feel more independent than ever, or marrying into it could even be small percentage of you like priesthood or shaman, stuff like this. But when I'm saying marriage, it's like you're getting married, and when there's that cliche of like, oh, once you get married, then you can never talk to anyone, and that's the person you're going to be with forever, and that all ball and chain, right? But for some reason, it's so freeing. You feel more free being in this relationship than you were when you didn't have to answer to anyone. And that's a bit conflicting. Like, how does this happen? How am I more happy this way? Not saying that marriage is not something to be happy about. That sounded horrible. Yeah, let's continue. It's happy times. Justice. For some of you, I was seeing this in the beginning, where it involves a Libra. A Libra finally communicating, reaching out, or you reaching out to them. Apologizing for what wasn't fair. Acknowledging that they didn't treat you right, or you acknowledging that, hey, you weren't fair. Look at how she looks. Like, I just came home from a hard day's work, taking off my heels, but I feel good about it. Justice could involve the legal system, winning a case, something going in your favor. Finally, a long time coming. Could have been years that you've been fighting this. And now this is a wish come through, because now some of you have finished with the child support, or you're getting the child support, or getting that alimony, or whatever it was that you were fighting for that was taking a long time underneath the sun. It's just something to celebrate. Even reuniting with family again, those you haven't seen in a while, whether it's actually in person, or something about past life, or ancestor, some kind of very familiar with it. What you've been dreaming about comes in your dreams. It might have to do with this that you've been working on, finally graduating, or you have family, your child is of age and they graduated, so they can go take off to college or do their own thing, and now there's less responsibility on you. You can work on your hobbies, do some pottery. 8 of Pentacles. Something It's working. It's working out. It's working out. Maybe not the way you planned at first, but it's even better, it seems. Now you can go back to school, master that skill. Getting a lot of recognition at work, receiving accolades, promotion. Getting that new home. It's just looking amazing. What can I say? Finally can afford the home. Some karmic justice happening for sure. Okay. My Pisces. Those dreams of abundance. I'm curious. What's under here? The Empress. Ooh. Beautiful. A lot of your creative juices are going. Teacher. Some of you guys have met you are a mentor, or you've met someone that you can learn from, that you've wanted to learn, that you don't even have to pay for. Could involve some children with that Empress. Let's see. King of Wands is clarified by the Devil in reverse. Okay. So whatever that was unhealthy, that you felt bound to, getting out of that, taking action, doing something about it, getting some help. You're just standing up for yourself, like, I'm not going to take it anymore. Okay, we're dealing with a Capricorn. Not feeling stuck, seeing the light. Getting away from that mental anxiety. Six of Swords. Leaving the turbulent murkiness and moving on, sailing on to smoother sailing waters. Who are you taking with? Who are you taking with? This is beautiful. This is harmony, clarity. Whatever you're moving towards is much better than obviously what you're leaving behind. Okay, you want to jump out, you go there and you go here. Beautiful. Chariot. This is victory, success. Be in balance. Feng shui energy. Moving full steam ahead. It might involve some travel. Remember I was mentioning that travel. You're just missing someone so much. They're missing you so much that they are willing to travel towards you, or you towards them. And before, it wasn't an option. It wasn't, there was some kind of restriction there. Could even have to do something with like visa or some kind of paperwork. This is good. Things are moving. The Empress in reverse is clarifying death. Something was let go. Something ended. There was no growth, no potential. You couldn't create what you wanted to create, or there was just no room for growth. Could have outgrown this. It's clarifying this death where this has the for sale sign. Maybe you just leveling up, moving somewhere else, somewhere where with more room, somewhere where you're not so restricted, where they're not so strict, especially if it's like the apartment building type, right? Just have outgrown that person, place, situation. I like that. The Hierophant is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Could involve teamwork. This is working with others. Being, it feels very churchy, like getting support. It might involve like the meetings, that like the AA meetings or support groups, helping out, helping the church, or the church is like helping you. It doesn't have to be the church. It just feels very community-like, humanitarian-like, helping them, helping you, teamwork. Here's that Eight of Pentacles again. Working really hard, making your money, working on your chips. You see that? Diligent. Clarifying the sun. Nice. Whatever this is, you're very happy about it. Very happy. You can't even like pretend not to be happy. It's just amazing. Something you've been working on. It's coming through. It works for you. Maybe it did take this move, this change of scenery even. It could have been just going on a vacation and then you see things that you didn't see before when you were in that environment. This new job somewhere else might be just feels right. Feels like you would definitely be happy there. Or someone that you were working with that was giving you a hard time, they're moving and they're working somewhere else. And that just changes everything. It feels fresh and new. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles is the Four of Pentacles. Holding on. Some of you guys have been saving your money. Holding on to something, someone, very, very tightly. Some of you are holding on to your freedom, your independence, not wanting to be in this type of energy anymore. Saving your money to escape, to leave, to travel, to go to school, to get married, to buy the home. Been working hard, saving your chips. Good for you. Because you deserve it all, right? Why not? We're here to experience this human life, this human experience, and have joy. The Star in reverse is clarifying the Ten of Chalices, the Ten of Cups. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but this seems like it was something that you didn't even think possible. Might have felt hopeless. Might have felt like it just wasn't going to happen. This dream that you desire so much lost interest, or just thought you were forgotten. A lot of things had to align in a certain way for you to get this pep back in your step. Healing. It involves some healing for some of you. There was things you didn't know. They didn't know. Others of you, this is two different relationships that had their time. They learned what they learned and then separated. And now you and them are getting a second chance. It feels like a second marriage or a second chance. Time has passed. It wasn't the right time. You were crossed each other's path at some point, maybe even thought about them a lot, but they were committed, you were committed, and now there's another chance. It could be another chance at this career. Again, going back to school. Something else that you're learning. You have learned a lot of experience. Justice being served. The Knight of Wands in reverse. This would be Sagittarius energy. Upside down. Somebody was a player. They're playing with your emotions, your feelings. They were very in and out, flighty. They rushed in with the passion, but then they rushed out the same way. Never really stayed. Never really stayed. So you're dealing with someone that's been incarcerated. Or wrongly accused. Wrongly accused. Let me get one more for that. Why? Because I can. Oh, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. That just goes to show that I'm not even looking at the cards. I didn't even know you were here. Six of Cups. Could involve children. Maybe you haven't seen. It feels like a custody. You haven't seen your kids in a while, or didn't have the amount of time, equal time, and now there's justice there because it wasn't equal and consistent. For others of you, this is that soulmate, that person from the past that you crossed paths with, but it wasn't the right time. But for some reason, you've been thinking about them a lot. They've been thinking about you. Again, coming in your dreams. Their name keeps popping up. You find pictures. Songs come up. Remembering. Connecting. Even telepathically. And then all of a sudden, it's just a perfect time. Because the universe, the divine, has been working on this for a while for you. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody's really mad. Somebody's been very jealous. My Pisces, I hope this makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll just give you one more card. Windfall of abundance. Beautiful. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know this abundance comes to you to support your life, purpose, health, and charitable work. There you go, my Pisces. Hope it makes sense. KK, thank you. Bye.